good, YouTube? It's your boy Roy back on the camera. Today I'm telling y'all my top 5, or was it 7? My top 5 moments as a freshman in high school. I'm a junior now, so I don't know. Maybe I might do my top 5 as a sophomore and a junior after. So let's get right into it. To start it off, this was probably about my first week as a freshman. I didn't even originally go to the school that I went to now, but I ended up transferring, and like the first week of transferring, like the weekend after, me and my friends went to the gym. It was me and Jason, and what happened was we was in the park on the way home from the gym, and we seen like a flock, like a whole flock of geese or some shit like that. And the nigga dared me to go run and like try and like, you know, run through the whole flock of geese. So I'm about to put the video up right there.
Go. Ready? Go. Oh, shit. Ah! That nigga's gonna catch you. You a bitch.
And this was probably like the funniest shit that happened. Like as soon as I transferred, like straight into the dumb shit, cause I haven't like seen him in a while before that. So I ran after the geese. I got scared. I ran away, and one of the geese ended up sitting on my neck, like the back of my hoodie, like that same like. I think it happened like right after the video. I don't know if I have the snap still, but he ended up sitting on the back of my hoodie, threw the jacket away. I never wanted to wear it again. And that was it. Yeah. That was probably the funniest shit, like, since I transferred there. The next clip is me and a bunch of other people you're gonna see right here in the back of this car. Well, not yet. And we was on this is actually about the time where I met Moshe. Actually, I think I met him like maybe a week or two before this, and his birthday had came. And since Jason was already friends with Moshe, because I knew Jason since like 2nd grade, I think, about 2nd grade. So he invited Jason to come with him to Sahara Sam's or something like that. It's like a water park in Jersey. And since I was cool with Jason too, I guess he told me to come too, because we wasn't as cool yet, but we was cool, you know. Like I hung out with him and shit. And there's a funny story attached to this, but I couldn't find a video, but I found a video of us on the way there. As soon as we got there, one of Moshe's friends, not in the video, he like was in another car, but one of his friends, we had brought food with us. Well, his parents had brought food with him, and we was in a parking lot. His friend tried to sneak a piece of chicken, and it fell on the floor in the parking lot, and he tried to pick it back up, and the adults started cursing at him like really quickly because he tried to eat the shit off the floor in the parking lot. And that was probably the highlight of that day, because he was like kind of chubby, you know, he didn't have his shirt on. So yeah, that shit was funny. It's probably not gonna be as funny to you because y'all wasn't there, but trust me, that shit was funny. This right here is my first Sweet 16 I ever been to. I think it was, but maybe, I don't know, it was probably the first actual good one I was at. And right about this time, this is when I started getting cool with the group of friends I hang with now. Like, basically, the highlight of this day, we was at the party, and we was waiting for the birthday girl to arrive. And while we was waiting, it was some nigga there with like Jordans, but his Jordans wasn't the regular Jordans. You feel me? It was the spooky shits. You feel me? The scary shits. You don't want to send nobody. Like if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm about to put them on the screen probably, but them Jordans you don't want to fucking wear, you feel me? Just put it like that.
Don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body.
You know, them shits that you do not want to leave the house in. And we was calling the niggas shoes Jordans, and I don't know why that shit was so funny, but that shit was hilarious. I was crying, like that ass crying. Niggas kept calling his shits Jordans. And that was weak. That was probably the highlight of that day. I had to throw this clip in here too. This clip right here, not the weirdest, but this was a weird day, you feel me? So I'm sitting on a bus with my friend, and we hear some nigga just whisper to us, and like the side of me, I'm on a bus, and you just hear somebody behind me. I'm like, I just hear, you ass. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, did I just hear that correctly? Because there's no way this nigga just whispered in my ear, you ass. Like, so I turn around, and I look at my friend, I'm like, yo, what did he just say? Like, who the fuck is that? And he like, So I turn around, I'm like, yo, bro, who are you? He started giggling and shit, like, evilly, bro. Like, he started giggling. He like, yo, I know you. y'all niggas is ass. I'm like, yo, bro, what? He like, y'all niggas is ass at basketball. And be like, bro, who the fuck is this nigga? You feel me? He like, oh, I remember y'all. And we looking like we weak, cause like I've never seen this nigga a day in my life, like at all. So we was just laughing about it, cause he was telling stories like he knew us from way back then. Apparently we went to middle school with him. He was a grade younger than us, but niggas like are not familiar with who he was.
I'm an 8th grader. Tell me. So we got on a bus. You started talking to me and I don't fucking know you.
Yeah, cause y'all scrubs. I like talking to scrubs.
But you know us and we know us. We just don't know you.
Cause we used to play on a team in middle school, both of us. He was saying that he's doing better than us on the team than we was before. So we asked him like, do you play, like, my nigga? And he didn't even play for the team. That shit was hilarious, bro, cause we was clowning that nigga. Nigga really like, niggas never heard of that nigga a day in my life at all. And it was just funny cause the nigga had the nerve to whisper over in our ear, you awesome. Like, my nigga, what, bro? What is wrong with y'all? I mean, so next up we got this video right here. And this shit was another moment that I cannot forget. I don't know how I ain't put it earlier, but we went to Central Park and we rented some bikes, and it was, you know, it was a good day. It was nice outside. We was eating, drinking, laughing. It was me. It was more people, but it was just me and Jason that rented bikes. You feel me? So we rented these bikes. We got on the bikes. Pause. So we started riding. Pause. So we started going around the park. And at one point, I put my phone out and I started riding around with one hand. So I'm recording and I'm riding the bike with one hand. And I see a hill. And I'm like, yo, we down this one. Oh my God. I went down the hill and I didn't know it was like freaking this steep, my nigga. Like, I went down the hill and I instantly regretted it. It was wet grass. I tried to catch myself because the bike started wobbling. And I didn't want to drop my phone. So I ended up moving. Like, I slid forward on the bike. And y'all know how this, like, the handlebars, then the bike part, and then the seat. Like, I slipped off the seat and I had my piece on the metal part of the bike while I was going down the hill. So I'm like going through it right there, like going through hell, damn near crying, because that was the most painful shit ever. And I look to my left and Jason's fine. He's like wobbling, but he's laughing at me. He starts laughing and he tries to slam the brake. Please, if you out there and you're going down a hill on a bike, do not slam the brakes. He's laughing at me. He slammed the brakes to stop. This man slams the brakes. His whole back wheel flips upwards and the nigga flips like straight front flip. Falls on his back like the bike. He does a full front flip and falls on his neck on the hill in the wet grass. And I was weak because that's what he got for laughing at me.
Bro, we fell, bro. Oh my God, I hurt my leg. We fell.
That shit was very funny. So this right here is the video of me, Mose, Jason at a barbecue at my house. And this whole day was just whole like laughter. It was funny as hell. And this is about the time we started finding out, you know, this nigga Mose, like, he's basically a white kid. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, no racist shit, but that nigga is basically a white kid. But what you call it, like, you would have to know him to know what I mean. But like, yeah. So he starts, like, there's always some new facts with this kid, and he starts telling us about how he used to be a dancer when he was younger, or breakdancing some shit. So we started laughing, like, we crying laughing, because imagine his little black ass just dancing around on his neck and shit. And he starts doing the robot, and this shit had me rolling for 5 minutes straight.
Yo, boy, say killer, bro. Ho, 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 ho. Let me see that. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh.
Because it was out of nowhere, bro. Like, I was surprised nobody else seen him. It was just me, Jason, and my cousin just looking at this nigga. We were crying. I'm about to show y'all right now. Here you go. This right here, this is the last day of school.
Yo, Chris, why you out here looking famous, bro?
The last day of school was lit. It was a lot going on. That whole week, was, you know, shit happening. It was nice weather. Niggas was playing basketball, all that. That shit was fire. The school, the cafeteria was mad hot. We was just waiting to leave.
What time is it?
Oh,
we just drop all the paper.
oh!
you know, I was feeling good. Like, my first year of high school, it was calm. It was fun. And yeah, I was kind of hyped. That was really it. But that, you know, that was probably my last memorable moment of freshman year. That shit was cool though. So that was my video about my memorable moments in high school as a freshman. If y'all want me to do it as a sophomore, y'all let me know. This year as a junior, because it's basically over, y'all let me know. And at the end of my senior year, and I'll do it again. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe. You already know how that, you know, I ain't fiending. But yeah, I'm out. Bye.
Bye.